Hello. We're back. Let's I was, it's kind of like we're gonna finish the story, but that said, technically we haven't made it that far in the first place, right? I just realized I never went down there for that treasure chest. Where's that? I can worry about it later. Wait, didn't I get all the treasure chests? Yeah, I did get all the treasure chests here. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's just continue. Oh, okay. I thought it was here for sure. What was it? Of course I'm what? It's not often that so many outsiders come to Rose Califer in such a short amount of time. I'll have to trouble you later, Vern, on the follow-up security and confidentiality. Can't believe these two running the CCD and AAD are busy at a time like... I am a boring character. If she was... So I was expecting her to be like a very no-nonsense military type, because she's the head of the military. Just a reminder. At least as far as I can understand. I mean, they technically say that she's the head of the lights, what was it, like some specific part of the military technically.
The guests should be leaving the station soon. Let us wait.
But it's still like the vanguard. She's still like in charge of the vanguard. It's what matters. So it's like it makes no sense that she's not a more serious person.
The last
I guess
time
technically
I was
she's
here was
serious instead.
Just after we first arrived on the island. We left familiar 6th Street with Norma and set foot in Rose Califer for the first time.
6th Street. I believe I have heard of it.
Yeah. Wise and I run a video store there called Random Play.
A video store? Come to think of it, the temporary stall in front of Amber Hall is... Ah, I see. That explains it.
If you're interested, Sigrid, wanna get a membership card for our shop? It's really handy for renting tapes, and it works at the stall too.
I shall give your suggestion due consideration, Miss Bell. Ah, the guests have arrived. Miss Bell, let us greet them. Honored guests, I am Sigrid de Lazure, Deputy Director of the Rose Califer Airspace Patrol.
Yeah, Airspace
Department.
Patrol, right.
On
basically the
behalf of
military.
Rose Califer, I extend my sincerest welcome to you all. This is Miss Bell, a holo navigation specialist referred to us by New Eridu City Administration.
You're too kind. I only arrived a few days before everyone else, but I hope I can offer a few useful pointers for your time in Rose Califer.
Greetings. I am Salvi, the interim leader of this expedition and a member of the White Star Institute. My research mainly focuses on ethereal ecology. Please allow me to introduce the other guests traveling with me.
Please tell me the other guests are interesting.
This is Professor
Please.
Oakley from Metis Academy. And this is Miss Lawton, a peer of mine at the White Star Institute. Both are scholars who have spent years studying the
Sound like
fundamental
characters who
properties
should have
of hollows.
designs.
And this is Miss Truvia,
Oh, maybe here.
daughter of Mr. Mossiant, the head of High Ambitions Corp.
Really?
Like you, she is also a specialist in
High
holo
Ambitions Corp, really?
navigation.
Huh? No. It can't be. She really is.
What did I tell ya? We were always gonna win this one. Icarus 2 points, Phaethon 0.
That's only twice. Nothing to brag about.
Not satisfied? Fine then, let's run it back tomorrow.
Bring it on! We've got all the time in the world. I could go head-to-head with you for a lifetime.
Looks like someone's gonna be losing for the rest of their life, huh?
Truvia, you...
What?
What did you just
The
say?
drop on this.
I'm saying, what's that got to do with me?
Truvia, why? You could have easily... The Truvia I know would never say something so cruel.
Cruel? You... have the nerve to call me cruel? You two, you're the ones who are...
So, like, how much does Belle and Weiss remember from back then? Because I thought at one point that they both just mostly have forgotten everything else.
Goodbye here, Phaethon. I know I said goodbye, but I still hope that for the rest of this life, we never have to see each other again.
That really is Truvia. Why?
She's so evil looking.
Why is she here in Roscalithor?
Purple is evil.
Did
She could have wore
already
black,
know
but
Weiss and I are here?
purple is black.
No, she probably doesn't. Right, they just introduced her as the daughter of the High Ambitions Corp. Should I pretend I don't know her? Or... No, she seems to have noticed me too. Should I go say hi? Nah, forget it. When it comes down to it...
Belle, Miss Belle.
Yes.
Miss Belle, Mr.
Everybody
Salvi just
teleported
mentioned
suddenly.
that since both you and Miss Truvia here are experts in hollow navigation, you should have quite a few topics in common.
Well, I'm not really an expert or anything. When it comes to specialized knowledge and technical skills, you'd really want to consult Miss Truvia for that.
You give me too much credit. Our group primarily researches civilian equipment and technology. I wouldn't call myself a specialist.
Why are two talented young folks like you being so modest? All right. Doesn't Miss Belle also have an older brother?
That's right.
Then it seems I recognize you correctly. To be honest, you and your siblings' names have come up several times in our Institute's recent research logs. Naturally, I became curious and looked into it a bit. That's when I discovered Miss Belle and Miss Truvia. Not only do your research interests overlap, but you also share another connection. You both studied at Helios Academy, and around the same time, no less.
Yeah, they know this.
That's correct, Professor Salvi. Belle and I were both students at Helios Academy once. It's just, after the fall of the old capital, we never saw each other again.
Oh my, so it truly is as I suspected. Once we reach the tea party, I'm sure you two former classmates will have plenty to catch up on. Unlike an old man such as myself, at my age, there are hardly any classmates left to reunite with.
I suppose you're right. This Professor Salvi really knows how to put people on the spot. What do I do? Am I really going to spend the next few hours feeling this awkward? Somebody help!
I would love the chance to speak with Miss Belle a little longer, but the journey was rather rough, and I'm afraid I'm feeling a bit airsick. If I were to attend the tea party in this state, it would hardly be proper.
Sorry, Miss Truvia. That was our oversight. We did not account for a situation like this. Today's tea party is just a casual welcome we have put together for you all. You do not need to worry about a thing. We will be hosting a proper formal reception for everyone down the line. If you are feeling a bit under the weather, how about having Belle accompany you for a stroll in the nearby park so you can rest?
Huh?
Miss Trivia politely declined the tea party. She probably wants to catch up with her old classmate who she has not seen in ages. Miss Belle, too. She seems to have a lot to say to Miss Truvia. Yes, that must be it. Then allow me to lend you all a helping hand.
Since Deputy Director Sigrid has suggested it, Miss Belle, if you have no objections, I would be happy to accept.
Why would I object? I'd be happy to.
Rest assured, Miss Belle. Leave everything here to me. Please, take all the time you need to enjoy your walk with Miss Truvia. I shall explain the situation to Lady Valina.
I'm just noticing the...
Right. We should get going too, Miss Truvia.
We don't need to be so formal with each other, do we?
Right. Of course.
The color seemed a little off.
This really is beautiful. Give me a proper tour later, okay?
Honestly, I haven't really been here much myself.
Then you're a rather underqualified guide, aren't you?
Like now it's too yellow, but like the annoyance that I have is that the blue should be very vibrant on Belle's hair. I know this is minor, but like it really sticks out when you actually play the game. Wait a second. Maybe this is a bad area. Like there's too much yellow that's getting picked up. Yeah, it's very weird, like, because they're implying that Truvia is like a villain, mostly, but then Belle isn't. Like, she's like, oh, this is just awkward, that's all.
That silver
So it's
tree.
really weird.
It's not made of porcelain, is it? The nameplate really does say porcelain. I heard Rose Califer was the homeland of porcelain, but I never imagined they'd use it for public decoration. I see. Belle, you keep saying you aren't that familiar with this place, but you always seem to have an answer for all my questions. I've heard the porcelain veins in Bruastrum are also essential to the computation of Rosetta data. How much do you know about the connection between the two? Really? Or could it be that this touches on Rose Califer's secrets you can't exactly share with someone from Tops like me?
If it was secret, then why would Belle know?
Next time, huh?
I'm sorry, Truvia.
It's all right, Belle. Come on, let's see what's up ahead. There's so many people over there.
Yeah, there's a fountain over there. It's where Bangbu hold events sometimes.
It looks rather interesting.
Yeah, the daily thing.
It's so cool here, and the breeze is nice. Thank you. I'm feeling much better now. This flight was way longer than expected, and I ran out of motion sickness medicine halfway through.
Aren't you supposed to only take it like maybe twice? Supposed to last a while. Must have been a rough trip. Your health wasn't great to begin with, really.
It's much better than it was back then. Otherwise, Father never would have allowed me to come to Rose Califer. Thank you for your concern. My father may be getting on in years, but he's in good health. He still handles many matters personally.
That wasn't really what I meant. Mosient has always had high expectations for Truvia and the others, but he's also strict.
The others?
Especially after that incident. If I remember correctly, that was around the time Truvia started to... I wonder whether things between her and her father have improved since then.
What's wrong? All right, then.
That voice is way too
There seems to be a large structure up ahead. Is that a chessboard?
The weird part is that this wasn't gone over when I first got here.
It really is a chessboard. I feel like it's been ages since I last played a game of chess.
Same here.
I still remember. Back then, we were both really into chess. Whenever exams weren't looming over us, we'd always be going head-to-head on the board.
I was pretty clueless, always ticking you off without even realizing it. Picking fights over the dumbest little things.
It's fine, Belle. That was a long time ago. Oh, right. How have you been all these years? And your brother?
We're both doing great. My brother, he hasn't really changed at all. Still fussing over every little thing like a total worrywart. A few years back, we opened a video store called Random Play on 6th Street in Janus Quarter. The business has been decent,
Should you really
I guess.
reveal your location?
If my brother didn't keep ordering all those weird documentaries on a whim, business wouldn't be so bad. If you ever have some free time, Truvia, you should totally swing by. I'll have a word with Wise. We'll hook you up with a top-tier membership card, the permanent free kind. You can rent whatever videotape you want.
Well then, let me thank you two managers in advance.
So are we supposed to have like forgotten the flashback that they showed us? Because very clearly, like you can say that like Truvia. I mean, it's hard to tell whether Truvia had done something really major or Bell and Weiss had, because like there has been indications that Bell and Weiss maybe were being experimented on and then something really crazy happened, but still pretty unclear. What about you? How have you been?
What about you, Truvia?
I guess I'm doing all right. Over the years, with my father's assistance, I've continued my research on holo communication and navigation. Back in the day, as one of the primary investors behind Helios Academy, High Ambitions actually retained a small portion of the related research materials. My father plans to adapt the technology for commercial civilian use. Fortunately, that's something I can help with.
What Truvia means is High Ambitions Corp. They've been conducting research related to the HDD this whole time? Does she go in and out of holos as much as I do? If so, what's the condition of her ocular implants?
Wait, why are you assuming that she has ocular implants? Can you describe anything about these ocular implants other than we know Bell and Weiss have them, but like we don't know anything else. They have them. Okay, that's it. Like it's so annoyingly vague.
Oscient, High Ambitions Corp. Do they even know that Helios never actually resolved the hidden dangers behind this power back then? No, I need to make things clear with Truvia, Truvia, are you still using the ocular implants Helios Academy put in us?
As fellow holo navigation specialists, I think we both already know the answer to that question, don't we?
Who said that you were a holo investigator?
I'm not trying to point fingers, and I have no intention of judging the choices you've made. But for me, I don't want this power to go to waste, and I don't want the memories tied to it to be forgotten along with it.
Truvia, you've got it wrong. That's not what I meant. That incident back then, Helios Academy never fully resolved it. And not long ago, my ocular implants started acting up again.
Enough. Let's not talk about this anymore. I want to hold on to those memories, but that doesn't mean I want you tracking me back to that day.
I'm literally telling you that you're possibly gonna die if you use these implants. Shut up. I don't want to think back on that day or whatever. Like what? Okay.
I don't want today, this day of our reunion, to become the continuation of that day.
Why?
Sorry.
Why not?
It's okay. That's all.
It's not in the past.
Now. And childhood, it's nothing more than the briefest chapter in our long, drawn-out lives.
Drawn out.
Compared to the present and the future, it's insignificant, and not really worth you and me bringing up over and over again.
That's not true. That's like one of the most important days in the history of the entire city.
I knew you two would be here.
Wise, what are you doing here?
We were heading back after shopping when we passed by Cuppa Moment just as the tea party was wrapping up. Sigrid mentioned you'd come out here with an old classmate, so I never would have guessed it'd be Truvia.
That was cold, Wise. When your sister saw me, she was a lot more
Yeah, it's almost like Weiss remembers
I'd love to stick
what you
around
did
and chat
last
longer,
time
but
you saw each other.
I'd rather not put myself through trying to keep up with you two chatterboxes at the same time. Now that the tea party's over, I should head back to the place the ESD arranged for us before my companions start worrying.
Put myself through trying to keep up with you two chatterboxes at the same time. Whatever.
Wise, Belle.
AKA, we're gonna talk
I'm
too
really
much. Oh
glad
no.
we got to see each other again here in Roscala for maybe next time. If we get the chance, we can sit down and catch up
You
properly.
can catch up properly right
You
now.
need to walk me back.
There's no hurry.
I've checked the map, so I should be able to find my way. Besides, I'd like some time to myself. I'll see you around.
Did something happen? When I got here, things felt a little off. I didn't expect things to turn out like this.
Sorry, Wise. I got ahead of myself. I should have thought it through before bringing up the ocular implants with her.
It's okay. You meant well. Don't overthink it. The power inside us. We don't know how much Truvia understands it. But if anything goes wrong, we're going to have a serious problem. But there's no way to talk about this without bringing up Sir Pico.
Hmm?
We need to find the
Who's
right way to tell her.
Serpico or Serpico? I feel like she's a rival character
Oh, it's a
who might
message
get
from
her
Mama.
own
Toby's made some progress.
stand
She
power,
said
but
all of
I
Toby's
don't know.
memory data has been fully restored, and there's something important she wants to show us. She's telling us to get to the academy ASAP. All right, let's head over there now. Something important. Might be a clue to the real culprit.
Come on, let's hurry and find Norma.
Belle, Wise! What took you two so long?
Norma, did you find anything in Toby's memories? Any clues about the culprit? What exactly did they do to those Bangbu?
Whoa, slow down! Your expectations are way too high. Now you're making me nervous. Anyway, just like I said in the message I sent you, Toby's memory restoration work is done. Some of the data's been totally wrecked by corruption, but no biggie. I still managed to dig up someone who looks like a prime suspect. I've already seen it plenty of times. Here, take a look for yourselves.
So you actually woke up, huh? Sorry. If you'd just been a little more cooperative, it wouldn't have had to come to this. Poor thing. In a moment, you're gonna get in that machine nice and quiet. Shh. Don't be scared. Soon, you won't remember a thing. You've been entrusted with a very important mission. Don't forget that.
This guy. Who is he? Based on what he said, he's gotta be the culprit.
Exactly. That's what I think too. Unfortunately, though, Toby had already completely lost the ability to move by that point. He never got a look at the culprit's face.
Even though we've confirmed there is a culprit, we don't have a lot of clues beyond
I
that.
mean, that's a lot of
Wait.
outfit
The
clues.
culprit mentioned something about getting Toby into some kind of machine. If we can find that
Wise, that's it. If we can find that machine, we can follow the trail straight to the culprit. But, huh? Norma, over here. On the wall behind him, looks like there's something there.
You got it.
Huh. It looks like graffiti, but not the random kind.
Wait.
Graffiti isn't
Is that
random.
the
What do you
symbol
mean?
of the Enna gang?
The Enna gang?
I don't think graffiti is ever random.
I didn't expect this to be Enna gang turf. Wise, Belle, do you know anything about them?
I ran into them at the welcome tea party today. Thankfully, it was just a few harmless pranks. Nothing serious.
Oh, again? Those little guys sure have energy to burn. But how did they end up getting involved with the culprit?
It's also possible that the culprit just happened to be on Enna Gang turf. I've heard the Enna Gang is an organization that really cares about Bangbu rights.
Looks like the only way to find out is to check out the Enna Gang's turf ourselves. Norma, Do you know where...
I don't know the exact location. I just heard they sometimes meet up near the Clink Market on...
Clink Market? Bottle caps?
Mm-hmm. The Bamboo have their own little market, right on... Oh, right. They've been doing road work around there for a while. Probably haven't been there yet, huh? Gear Street is where the Bamboo hang out. It's packed with facilities catering specifically to them, and Bamboo loves settling down there. Some people even call it Bamboo Street. Same place, different names. As for bottle caps, I don't know if you've noticed, but the Bamboo and Rose Califer are absolutely obsessed with collecting all kinds of bottle caps. They've basically become hard currency at this point. More useful than Denny's, even.
So basically, if we want to go collect intelligence from the Bamboo, we'll need to have some bottle caps ready. Huh. Oh, I just got an idea.
I'm here, Wise! Belle, check it out! Are these bottle caps enough?
Cecilia? Are you secretly a Bamboo or something? Where'd you get all these bottle caps?
What are you even talking about? I brought these myself. Before coming to Rose Califer, I was worried there wouldn't be anything good to eat, so I stuffed a ton of snacks and drinks into my luggage. And then, things have been crazy lately with one emergency after another. I forgot to take out the trash in my room, and then Anyway, the bottle caps you wanted, I found them for ya.
Never thought the day would come when I'd be grateful that Cecilia never bothered to take out the trash.
But what do you guys need so many bottle caps for? Feeding your Bamboo? Oh, I see. Then what are we waiting for? Let's get moving! I'll sit this one out. With someone from the ESD tagging along, I doubt you'd get anyone to talk. Here, I've marked Gear Street on the map for you. The road there should have been fixed up yesterday, so you can head straight over. But hey, don't go telling anyone I'm the one who tipped you off.
All right, let's go. We'll catch you later, Norma. Clink Market seems to be located on Gear Street.
I have planned a route for you, Master.
I think it's really close. Is this a new area? I mean, it just seems slightly to the right of the on the map.
Master, we have arrived.
So this is Gear Street. Our target destination is Clink Market. Is there anything around here that looks like a market?
Well, based on my extensive experience solving cases as a public security officer, over there! That red mailbox! That one! The little door next to it looks extremely suspicious.
So she don't know.
It might look completely ordinary, but did you notice? That Bamboo by the door! He's obviously standing guard, and he keeps looking around. There has to be something important hidden behind it.
That does seem suspicious. Let's go check it out. I want to visit Clink Market and pick up something for my Bamboo back home.
I'm gonna take a short break. Just get the blood pumping a little bit. But yeah, it won't be long. Okay, let's. Only open to Bang Boo. Humans not allowed.
Yeah, this door is way too small. How am I supposed to get in?
Yes.
All right, that should do it. Let's go in and take a look.
Don't start trouble.
Would you look at that? There really is a whole other world behind this door. Now, who around here might know about the Enna gang?
Oh, you know everything. People should ask you questions because you know everything.
No response. What's going on? Is something wrong with EOS's language module? Wait, unless...
Okay. Okay. And just read off the note. Nothing suspicious here. That was so funny. I was like, wait, that's it? Actually, sorry. I saw him was where I'm up to no good. No password. Some shady carry badge. But he doesn't have a badge, so how's that work? Oh, you just don't have yours yet. Like, what? The Ben Bangbu writes, nah. Sunbringer. Precious revelation. Oh yeah, right. Okay. How big is this area gonna be?
Wow, I never expected such a huge space beneath Buastrum. According to the guard, if we keep going a little further, we should see an elevator that goes down to the Enla Gang's hideout.
Technically, we're in the maintenance area, so it's not that weird
Taking the elevator
that a
ahead
flying
to
city would
reach
have a
your
lot of
destination.
maintenance.
Who would have thought there were still Bangbu living beneath the city?
Why not?
Along with a secret gang.
Weird thing is that the gang works for Sunbringer.
Though, in such a cramped
You'd think it'd be the opposite.
Only Bangbu could move about freely.
Because everybody, you know, all the Bangbu already
I wonder what the Enla Gang's hideout
trust
is like.
the Sunbringer. So it's like, well,
Hopefully
why
we
is
can
this
find some
gang
clues
trusting
that point to the
Sunbringer
culprit.
somehow, you know, any different, you know? That's later. No, let's just skip through this. I normally don't care about Bangbu stuff. I am sorry, I don't really see them as people. They act like they're 6-year-olds or something, at best. I mean, there are a couple smart ones, but usually it's actually suspicious that they're smart. So why stand around? Nothing's happened. It's almost like there's a puzzle that you have to figure out. Yeah, I already figured that out. Yeah, I know.
Maybe I can hack into those
Also,
robots.
I'm wondering, like, how, you know, how is this even gonna be like a big deal? You know?
It worked.
Ooh.
I had a feeling it would. Let's go down this side path and take a look. I don't see a switch for the drawbridge.
Oh.
Guess I'll just try ramming it.
That was weird. Like, I get it, but still.
This robot's more agile than I thought.
Wait.
Look at all these narrow pipes. So this is how the Bangbu from the Enna gang usually get around?
Yeah, I was not expecting to be in ball form here. Okay.
Whoa! Am I supposed to go down like this? But it's actually pretty fast.
Why even? Why even?
It should open if I...
Why even? Oh no! There's a button, and there's way is blocked. What am I possibly supposed to do? Like, shut up! Oh my god.
I think I hear something nearby.
Like, is this supposed to be like Sonic the Hedgehog? It seems like it.
Whoa, no, what?
Oh, okay.
Okay, that should do it. Huh? What is the connection between the revelation and the culprit? It's still bothering me.
Where'd the pass gone this time? No pass. Fire the cannon. Pass will appear.
Master. That's way too precise. And how does this even count as a vehicle? Oh, fine. It's not like there's another way.
I think they were just saying it was risky. Like your AO, so it's like. Whoa. Griff Ashton, current boss.
Griff. So he's the boss of the Enna gang. Also, something's really strange. Almost all the Bangbu here seem to be Databu. But why?
They're just stupid. The great prophet. The leader above the leader? Why are there... Or is this for the map? Yeah, I think this is just a map thing. But whatever. Like, it makes sense to do this here, since this is sort of the center of Bangbu activity in the entire world, kinda, but I really don't care. 4 new members.
So this is Prophet.
Oh, great. Oh, no, you go for census.
I never should have fixed that elevator. How was I supposed to know it'd end up like this? This revelation thing, I don't even know what it is. What am I supposed to say?
Just say, Sunbringer gave you the revelation that you need to help your fellow Bangbu and Sunbringer make the city a better place.
Apologies, Master. No relevant data found regarding the...
Very shocking. What? What? So, what? You said the revelation was really shocking, and somehow that was enough to make him go, "You didn't receive the revelation. You're a cop." Like, what? That was quite a jump. No, I did. What? They're all puppets controlled by those 3. You can't trust a single one of them. I assume those 3 are the Sunbringer copies. The fake Sunbringers, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, like, they don't seem like Sunbringer at all. So maybe they follow the original Sunbringer. Maybe. I can only hope. I am definitely in the crowd that has 0 interest in Sunbringer unless it's the original Sunbringer. A teenage Sunbringer is very boring. I mean, if you want to make the little girl Sunbringer, I forget what her name was, the first one, the science girl. If you want to make her playable, okay, cool, but like, I'm not viewing it as Sunbringer, you know. What could we do? You don't seem like a bad Bangbu. Return of the Great One. Leave his fate to the Great One. Okay, now we go to the Great One. So first we meet the leader, then we meet the Grand Elder, then we meet the Great One.
Oh? Is that so? Then come on in.
Isn't this Remiel? What? Why?
The Great One. Could that be the
How did Remiel become the Great One? What the heck? Oh, I mean, she is angel-like, I guess. I think this did come up in the last chapter, though, that they were seeing her as
Remiel?
the angel, weren't they? A human voice came from.
She's up to no good. She is the partner in crime of a fugitive like me, after all.
Because I was wondering, like, where are we going with this? Because I'm waiting for Remiel to show up, and it's like, okay, well, we went to Remiel, technically. Human voice came from a Bangbu lady. Lady Remiel, be careful. This one is definitely up to no good. A human voice. How did they hear a human voice? So, based on this, it's almost implying that Remiel wants to destroy the current Sunbringer, 3 Sunbringers maybe. Bring back the old Sunbringer? Hard to say. There's definitely some focus on the original Sunbringer for sure. But, you know, like, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised though if Remiel wants to kill the original Sunbringer, so I don't know. Very unclear. Maybe if she kills these 3 Sunbringers, then the original Sunbringer would come back. We don't really know how these 3 Sunbringers got created in the first place, after all. I mean, my best guess would be like the original Sunbringer got corrupted, and they separated their corrupt self and their uncorrupted self, and then so the 3 versions are the uncorrupted versions. And that's why they're younger too, because you're uncorrupted when you're younger. And then maybe we have to fight an older Sunbringer later that's fully corrupted. Although why you'd have to separate the uncorrupted selves into 3 others. Maybe make it so you're less likely to be fully corrupted in the future. Like, okay, well, maybe I'll get corrupted again. So at least if I'm separated into 3, my mission can continue. Like, you know, as bad as it might be, if 2 out of the 3 died for some reason, the one left over should be able to help the Bangbu, because I think that's Sunbringer's main goal. But yeah, I mean, like, the leader definitely cares about the Bangbu, and the scientist, yeah, it's hard to remember all their names. The scientist girl cares about the Bangbu. The only one that would be a little bit questionable would be the military leader. Like, I don't know how much I mean, I'm sure she cares about the Bangbu, but like, I don't know how much she could really help them or lead them or help them like maintenance wise or anything like that. So that, yeah, I don't know about that.
Answer me, Remiel! Why are you here? And what are you doing with the Enna gang?
Oh my. That is like barging into someone else's home uninvited, then starting with, "Why are you here?" How terribly rude. Oh, wait. I suppose I did something similar myself not long ago. Yes? Haven't I mentioned before? This is the proxy from the external strategy.
No, you did not say this. Clueless looking? Really?
A little too talkative, aren't we, Griff? Well then, it's just the two of us now, my charming little Bang Boo. I must say, I didn't expect you to have such a practical, yet rather adorable, little skill. You haven't used this, little trick for anything mischievous, have you?
I feel like you're imagining something really weird. Wait, how did you manage to get me off track again? If I remember correctly, in our Q&A game, it's my turn to ask the questions.
Sure.
Why are you on the Enna Gang's turf? And why do all the Bang Boo here seem to respect you so much?
My, you really should listen when people are talking, Miss Impatient. Didn't I already tell you? This is my home. What's strange about finding me in my own home?
So, you're the real leader of the Enna Gang?
What are you talking about? The leader of me? I'm only a poor soul they took in recently.
But don't the Enna Gang's Bang Boo hate humans?
Because the Bang Boo they call Prophet Boo saw me once, long ago. It must have been over 100 years ago. I never imagined a Bang Boo could live that long. In his eyes, I'm still the Void Hunter, and a friend of their mother, Lady Sunbringer. The person they hold
I mean,
most
you are
dear.
still a Void Hunter, though, aren't you? Like, what? What's that supposed to mean?
But that makes even less sense. Weren't you wanted because you tried to assassinate Lady Sunbringer and failed? In which case, shouldn't the Enna Gang's Bang Boo hate you even more?
Oh, that
They don't view
part's
the other
simple.
ones as...
Because, as far
Yeah.
as the Enna Gang understands it, the three Sunbringers now governing Rose Califer, they're all imposters.
What? Like, yeah, there used to be one person and then it got split into three. That wasn't instantly suspicious. Oh, yeah, well, you know, whatever.
What did you say? The three Lady Sunbringers we have now, even if they're not exactly as they once were, they're still Sunbringers, aren't they?
Who knows? At the very least, the Enna Gang Bang Boo don't see it that way. They believe only in the revelation they saw. And to them, it's proof that the true Lady Sunbringer is calling out for help.
Yeah, but the true Lady Sunbringer might have been possessed by the creator or something.
The revelation they saw.
How should I know? I'm not a Bang Boo, but I've heard this so-called revelation is a vision that occasionally appears to Data Boo while they're processing Rosetta data. The true Lady Sunbringer, imprisoned in endless darkness.
Huh? Wait, hold on. The real Lady Sunbringer is imprisoned? By whom? No, that can't be right. There's no way anyone could pull off something like that.
Sorry, I've got no idea either. All right, Miss Curious. I've answered quite a few of your questions already. No need to be so nervous. Aren't we close enough to tell each other anything by now? My question is the same as yours. Why are you here, my dear Proxy?
Remember Toby? The Bang Boo we rescued from Gertablulu? We managed to restore some of Toby's memories. He was kidnapped, and the place where it happened had Enna Gang graffiti.
I see. So you've come to the Enna Gang looking for answers. Singularity leakage. The culprit behind the Bang Boo case.
What is it, Remiel?
No, it's nothing. Just a passing thought. Speaking of which, how about I do you a little favor, Miss Detective? I can step in as Lady Remiel of the Enna Gang. Put in a good word for you, and have the Enna Gang Bang Boo assist you in locating this, crime scene.
Really? That'd be a huge help, Remiel. Wait. There's a catch, isn't there? No, knowing you, of course there is. All right, out with it. What are you plotting this time?
Wow, Miss Detective. Isn't that a little much?
I told you my condition ages ago. Help me investigate Gerta Blulu. And if I'm not mistaken, Gerta Blulu and the culprit you're after may end up being connected.
Not this again. Enough with the riddles already. Remiel, could you please clarify what you mean?
Very well. I'll try to restrain myself. Though, I am rather fond of riddles. A riddle keeps the uninvolved safely in their garden of ignorance, while guiding those who seek the truth one step at a time toward the heart of the mystery. In the end, a riddle is simply what truth looks like when the people involved don't all have the same information. But enough philosophy. Let's ask Griff about the place you're searching for. Griff's good at rallying people. He'll definitely be able to help.
I hope this works out.
Just as I'd expect from you, Griff.
The bottom.
Don't worry, Griff. I'll go with her.
Huh? Remiel? You're coming too?
Wasn't that our agreement? I help you follow the culprit's trail, and you help me investigate Gerta Blulu. What?
Something's not right. Did you just talk me into this again?
This is one of those moments when overthinking won't do you any. Besides, rather than concern yourself with such trivial details, my adorable little Bang Boo, before we officially set out, could you change back into your proxy form for me? Those short little arms and legs won't be much help after all.
I was gonna say transform back, like what? No. Okay.
Got it. I'll be right there.
But what about Eos? See, this is why I get confused. Like, Eos is a fully conscious Bang Boo, but very often they kind of just act like it's a robot she remotely controls. So it's like, what? Which is it? Oh man, this loading is taking forever. Otherwise.
So, we've confirmed that the place where Toby was kidnapped is indeed at the very bottom of the retroflux zone. But I still can't shake the feeling that Remiel's keeping something from us. Like she said, in a Q&A game, the one answering can't lie. For starters, we still don't know why she tried to assassinate.
Well, you
Lady
never asked her
Sunbreaker.
that question, did ya? Did ya?
Yeah. Back in the retroflux zone, I actually thought about asking her why she tried to assassinate Lady Sunbringer. But somehow, I had a feeling she just dodged the
Well, your
question.
feeling was wrong. She hasn't dodged a single question you've ever asked her, as far as I'm aware. So, like, what? This is based on nothing. It's like, oh, he wasn't gonna tell us anyway. Like, says the writer of the game.
As for what she's really after, well, at least the part she's willing to tell us is pretty clear. She wants to use mine and Pyros' ability to manipulate the singularity leakage to track down Gerta Blulu.
Toby's kidnapping, the recurring singularity leakages, Gerta Blulu. I have a feeling there's a connection between all.
Yeah. Looks like the only way we're getting any...
Billy and Cecilia should both be
No need. I can handle it besides. With Pyrois and Remiel there, I think we'll be alright.
That's true.
Okay. Stay alert. Fairy and I will support you remotely.
What's this? I don't remember what this is.
Target located. Optimal route planned.
Oh.
Pardon me. Is something troubling you? You have been circling this phone booth for quite some time now. Huh? But it is behind you.
Sigrid? Didn't expect to see you here.
Greetings, Miss Bell. While on patrol, I came across this Bangbu citizen. Waiting for someone? And who might that be?
This Bangbu. Is he the one Griff mentioned that's I've gotta think of something before he gives himself away. Sigrid, actually. The person he's waiting for is,
I see. Citizen, the one you await is Mr. Gaboo. Is that right?
Mr. Gaboo? Who the heck is that?
I do not know. But we must stay here. We must wait for Mr. Gaboo. Perhaps today. Perhaps tomorrow. But one day, we shall wait no longer.
Huh?
Oh, it's a line from the famous play, Awaiting Gaboo. Did I get that right, Mr. Actor? Are you not an actor from Spotlight Theater? But the line you just quoted was wait. In the script of Awaiting Gaboo, there is no phone booth, no Spotlight Theater, and no act. He must have immersed himself in the role for so long that he is still mentally in character. I ought not disturb his rehearsal any further. My apologies, Mr. Actor. I misunderstood the situation and rudely interrupted your rehearsal. Indeed. Only by holding fast to courage and conviction can we fulfill our duty to protect Rose Califer.
These two? How are they even having a conversation right now? They're not talking about the same thing at all. Whatever. If she finds out where Remiel is, explaining everything would be a nightmare.
Well then, now that the misunderstanding has been cleared up, I shall not interrupt your rehearsal any further. Farewell, you two.
It wasn't. It's you two and then.
No. Absolutely not. You've got the wrong idea.
Just comedic moment. They were like, we need to put Sigurd in more because she's gonna not be in the story otherwise. And then when she shows up in the next part of this patch, it's gonna be like too much out of nowhere, I guess, maybe.
Well, it's about time you showed up. Amber Hall isn't that far. What kept you? You're acting more and more like a partner in crime now. Covering for your accomplice in front of an airspace patrol officer. Still, I have some understanding of what kind of person Sigrid is. Rigid, earnest, and her intuition is unnervingly sharp. She's certainly difficult to deal with. Fair enough. That's the nature of intuition. Sometimes it's right, sometimes it isn't. All right, enough of that. We should head off to the crime scene on the lower level of the retroflux zone. The entrance is this way. Griff is already waiting for us.
Right, we're still here. Because there was like some more of this area we haven't been to, and I was like, that's kind of weird. Wait, call the cop. Pretty cool. Wait, what? Does this mean nothing?
Oh no. Oh no, no.
Whatever. Full of life and charming.
All right, Griff. That's enough flattery. The sky will get dark soon.
Okay. Kill everything we see. Got it.
Here we are. Just like the energy hub I visited before. The lingering ether here isn't normal ether. In other words, there's probably another singularity leakage deeper inside. Hey, that tickles. Remiel, what are you doing?
Why? To bring a certain someone back from her own little world, of course. Now then, Miss Detective, what new clue have you uncovered? Oh my, are you upset? Then how about this? I'll give you a feather as well, and you can try to get me to sneeze too. Then we'll be even Steven. Deal? There. Now we're even. So, tell me, what did you find?
The lingering ether in this area? In other words, as we keep moving deeper, we'll need to avoid... I'm pretty dang confident in my proxy skills, so we should be just fine. Remiel, are you listening?
I'm listening. Please, go on.
I already finished, Miss Absent-Minded Void Hunter.
My apologies. My mind wandered for a moment. It won't happen again, but I did hear everything you said. Really. Relax. I'll follow your lead. After all, your faith in the legendary proxy. I'll leave the route planning to you, oh great Faithin.
Mind using a different title, oh great wanted Void Hunter?
I swear, you're always way more demanding of me than anyone else.
Why did they add these metal wings? That's what I'm like wondering about. Like the normal biological wings already look so good. Why also have jet wings? Like you could give jet wings to anybody else. Literally anyone could have jet wings. Oh, the angel also has jet wings and real wings. Like whatever. Yeah, whatever. I'll figure it out.
Careful. Something's off with these mechs. These abandoned mechs. They've probably been affected by a singularity leakage.
Let's give them a moment.
Oh,
to cool
Valina's
down.
here. What? What's the point of that?
Careful. Rotate. Time to end this. Clear as... I saw that coming. This light is for you. Let's get a little closer.
So they called that form change.
Me take the lead. Very well.
But what was the form change about it?
Done. Let's keep moving.
Why'd they call that form change? Guess we'll
Time to
see.
speed things up.
Oh yeah, she goes faster. That's the dash.
The ether activity nearby is acting up. Could it be a singularity leakage? There are way more enemies around here than I expected. Remiel, how's it going on your end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These enemies are far too strong. I couldn't possibly defeat them.
Abandoned mech beats first generation Void Hunter. Yeah, that'd make a pretty wild headline.
I know. Speaking of which, your combat skills are improving rather slowly, aren't they?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good for someone who's always been the brains of the party. Pyrois, I heard that.
How does that work though? Pyrois is technically the one actually doing stuff. Oh right. Wait. Oh right. That was a new one. Yeah, I'm still confused about how Remiel works.
Let's slow down a bit. The area's data still hasn't full.
Like it feels like I'm attacking way too much,
Remy, wait!
and
don't.
almost nothing's happening. Well, what's the problem? We're in a hollow now. Okay. So?
Great. We still ended up in the singularity leakage.
Well, no duh.
Since we're here,
There wasn't another
let's finish this
path.
quickly.
All right, let's go, Pyrois.
So I don't understand why Valina's here like this, because like as far as I can remember, in story mode they always
My blade's unbound!
they always only have the characters who are actually in the story. I thought, you know, like the canonical characters who are, you know, there.
You will be here.
But yeah, this is the first for me. But maybe it's because they want to show how strong Remiel is, but doing it without this is so annoying. Doing it without Valina is suboptimal, obviously. But because I did see
Wield the blade with me.
I did see something that was mentioning how
Strike down.
her well, at least one of Remiel's best teams includes Valina.
I'm here.
I have no idea why. I mean, Valina's just wind. It's just a wind girl. What's so special about that, you know?
All right. The enemies are dealt with. Let's keep moving.
Like I'm not aware that Valina is a anomaly support character. She's DPS. So ended up entering leakage.
And after all that, we still ended up entering the singularity leakage. Remiel, didn't we agree? Follow my directions and avoid singularity leakages whenever possible.
Sorry. That was my bad. It won't happen again.
I'm not like you, Remiel. You were right. When it comes to combat skills, I really haven't improved much. I've mostly just been relying on Pyrois' power. That's why I've been trying to stay away from those dangerous singularity leakages. At the very least, I don't want us getting dragged into a fight where I'd only hold you back.
If you ask me, you're being far too hard on yourself, Miss Proxy. The proxies I've known, well, there haven't been many, but among them, the only ones capable of entering a hollow and fighting in person are you and Joyous. What was it you all ended up calling him again? Ah, right. The predecessor of proxies. I'd love to see the look on his face if he ever heard that title. Look at it this way. You're already enough of a legend to stand shoulder to shoulder with the predecessor of proxies. Does that make you feel a little better?
Thanks, Remiel. But putting me on the same level as Mr. Joyous? You're giving me way too much credit.
It's not such a stretch. If you ask me, his combat skills may actually be worse than yours. He's your complete opposite. Always convinced he can handle anything. Yet the moment a real fight begins, he's the first one flat on the ground. And you're the sort of person who's already doing well, yet still quietly tells themselves it isn't enough. For a beginner, your combat skills have improved remarkably quickly. I know many of your friends excel in combat, but there's no need to measure yourself against them. Don't forget, you're a proxy. You always have been, and you still are. There are many things only you can do. As for the things you can't do alone, I believe your friends will be right beside you to accomplish them together.
Chronic Riddler syndrome?
Remiel, where did all that come from? And no riddles. Did your chronic Riddler syndrome finally clear up?
Oh my, I thought you'd at least thank me first.
Thank you for dragging us into a singularity leakage.
For sharing a bit of old gossip about Joyous, of course. There aren't many people in this world who still remember
what happened back then.
Remiel.
Explain anything.
Now that you're feeling a little better, the crime scene you're looking for should be just below us. As for finding a way through the singularity leakage, I'll leave that to you, my stubborn Miss Proxy.
Like, I'm not aware.
Who's being difficult here, Remiel?
Yes, I wonder, who could it be?
Like, we don't know anything about the first generation Void Hunters. Like, we don't know how many of them are alive. And she's like, oh, nobody remembers what happened back then. And it's like, I think we still don't know how she got.
I'll leave the fighting to you, Remiel.
You know,
As you say, Miss Proxy.
How she got unconscious or whatever. Yeah, I feel like the damage on her is very low. I mean, obviously this is the story version of her. I feel like my version of her is probably better.
Like there's more and more enemies
But I don't know
around
for
here.
sure.
This hardly counts as a warm-up. Feels like we're really starting to get in sync, Miss Proxy.
If I push just a little harder, I can totally keep up with you.
Path to victory!
They just have this one character that's stronger than the rest for some reason.
So predictable.
Or, you know, one enemy. I'm honestly getting a little bit
I can hear your heart.
tired of how repetitive Remiel's moves are. It could just be because of her color scheme, though, to be fair.
Don't fret. All will soon be calm.
Finally, it's over. Come on, let's keep moving.
Your stamina is just short of a passing grade, Miss Proxy.
I mean,
There
she's
it
been
is.
fighting for like a
That's the
week,
place from
maybe.
Toby's memory.
Maybe less. Okay. It's not even a boss fight, really.
Whoa, that's a strong ether activity response.
Master, I'm picking up ether activity similar to that of Toby.
So the culprit used this mech to hurt Toby. Ramiel, you can't smash it to pieces. It has clues tied to the culprit.
That's asking a great deal. Fine. Understood.
Arrogant!
But all this isn't gonna destroy it. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Fine.
Wield the blade with me. Fire that.
Don't fret. All will soon be calm.
Oh yeah, so I checked, and yeah, Valina is just a DPS, so I have no idea how it makes sense that that you'd want a DPS alongside Remiel. They're both Remiel and her are both DPS, so it's like, wait, two main DPSs on the same team? That doesn't make sense. But that's what I'm reading, so.
Data cross-reference complete. Master, your current location matches Toby's memory record.
Looks like the culprit's long gone by now. Let's check out that weird mech first and see if we can find any clues.
Wait, by what percentage? I'm just wondering. Okay, yeah, 99.
Then I'll rest nearby for a bit. Data analysis isn't exactly my specialty.
Sure, no problem. Leave it to me.
Yeah, I assume that she's a bit weakened after waking up. That there has been indications of that, but like nothing, no exact explanation about like why she woke up, how she woke up, why she was asleep. Like, there's way too many very, very unknown questions that it's just literally, hey, why did you get put to sleep? What happened to the other Void Hunters?
Just as I thought. The culprit used this mech to implant potent ether into the bamboo. And there's something else. I'm seeing traces of a virus inside the bamboo. Was the culprit trying to control them remotely and make them commit crimes? Or maybe...
Best be quick, Miss Proxy. I damaged that mech's ether battery during the fight, so there's no telling when it might explode.
Huh? Why didn't you mention that soon? A video? No. It looks like a photo. How is that possible?
Is that another person from the school?
Why is he here? No, that's not possible. He should have... Sir Pico? How could Sir Pico be here?
Huh? That image that flashed by just now, what was it? The culprit's face? I feel like I've seen it somewhere before.
I'm not sure, but... this mech's data is way too corrupted. Fairy, can you recover that image from earlier?
Understood, Master. Locating.
Sir Pico? No. It's probably because I saw Truvia earlier. That's why Sir Pico came to mind. But... what if... what if that really is Sir Pico?
You look pale, Miss Proxy. If we've gathered enough information, let's head back for now. No need to continue analysis here. Miss Proxy?
Oh, I'm fine. Just give me a little bit. I want to confirm something.
Belle, stay away from that mech.
Explosive device.
So close. Gotta figure this out. Wait! A clue! What did you do?
What did you do? You have a death wish or something? Are you trying to get yourself killed?
This seems a little extreme. Oh, we're gonna go into her memory somehow? I guess.
Wait. These are unfamiliar voices. And
Like they really got super serious out of nowhere.
Once again defeated the enemy and brought new hope to Eridu.
So When is this outfit coming out though? when we get in the black jacket though, man, it goes so hard.
Belly, this commendation ceremony has far too many steps. My legs are killing me from standing here. My back itches.
Everyone is watching. Behave.
If you're going to be so proper about it, then stop replying.
Next, please welcome Colonel Vike and Lieutenant Colonel Dan of the Guard of Staves to the stage for their commendation ceremony.
Yeah, so this was mentioned in the first trailer, or one of the first trailers for ZZZ that I keep mentioning, that I'm so obsessed with because it's such an amazing trailer for a video game, where it shows all the first generation Void Hunters. And yeah, they mention Colonel Vike and did they say Lieutenant Dan in there? Lieutenant Colonel Dan. Not gonna go into that. But then there's also another big guy. But yeah, like they all were part of like the mercenaries. I don't remember if they said the mercenary elites of the Guard of Staves or something like that. It was a little bit more to it, to the whole title of showing these three characters, of these two girls and a really big guy. I think it was like a robot, sort of, kind of.
Oh wait, why are you ahead of me, Belly? Shouldn't this be sorted by surname initials?
Because it's sorted by rank. A colonel comes before a lieutenant colonel. That makes sense, doesn't it?
These are Remiel's memories? But why am I seeing them? If I'm not mistaken, the person beside her is also one of the first generation Void Hunters. A colonel of the Guard of Staves, Peliora Vike. Huh? And this one is...
That is all I wish to add regarding the experiment. Professor Archie should have already gone over the rest with you.
Relax, Sunbringer. It'll be fine. You and RK have already explained.
Wait, the Archie or RK?
Nearly 100 times, each in your own way.
Wait, I gotta listen to this.
That is all I wish to add regarding the experiment. Professor Archie should have already gone
over the
rest with you.
You and RK have already explained.
It's fucking stupid. Freaking man. I don't know, whatever.
Then can you repeat it back to me, Remiel?
Don't worry, Sunbringer. I've memorized everything for her. I'll be watching over her during the experiment as well. So, there shouldn't be any problems.
And then they'd all die. I don't know.
What do you mean, shouldn't? Belly, you're supposed to say it'll definitely be fine.
The Karma Core sealed within the Void Hunter weapon. At the moment, most of our research remains entirely theoretical.
That's truly, yeah. They didn't really address this at all, but Remiel was introduced to some extent, being very focused on getting her weapon. I don't remember what her weapon was. Or was it a sword? I think it was a sword, but it's weird because I don't think she uses it in combat. But yeah, that's the thing that infected Belle, I think, and transformed her. At least from what I remember. I gotta go back and look at that cutscene again. It was like there was so much going on in that cutscene.
As for further resonating with it, Professor Archie's experimental plan remains only theoretically feasible. Peliora, Remiel, before the experiment officially begins, you may still back out at any time. No one will hold it against you.
What are you talking about, Sunbringer? Of course someone would hold it against me. If I were to back down out of fear and throw away a chance that might let us conquer the Hollows once and for all, my future self would never forgive me for it.
Sealed within a Void Hunter weapon? A Karma Core? What is that? I've never heard of it.
Billy, you've been distracted today. What's on your mind?
Nothing in particular.
Really? Then does that mean you stepped on my feet 3 times in a row on purpose?
Ugh.
Come on, don't be so tense. We don't get to dance together every day. Just try to enjoy it, okay? I know what you're thinking. But look at me. I'm not worried at all. Because I know that in tomorrow's experiment, no matter what happens, you'll be right there with me. As you always
Nothing
have.
could ever go wrong.
Yeah. Just like always.
I'm just saying, that was a really long scene in which we know for a fact that clearly Belliora died. And then I assume Remiel blamed Sunbringer, I guess? That seems like an extreme, though. What? That was weird. I don't think I did that. Good night, Belly. Countless shards of memory surge towards you like a tide, and then you are swallowed completely by endless darkness. Okay. Maybe that was supposed to happen? I don't know. I'd be very surprised if Belliora did die. Like, for good. Like, maybe she did die, and then we can bring her back in some weirdo type of way, maybe. I don't know.
Where am I?
You're in someone else's home, sleeping in someone else's bed. Please tell me you don't drool in your sleep.
Remiel? Wait, is this the Enna Gang's hideout?
Correct. It looks like you're still in good shape. That whole ordeal didn't scramble your brain after all. Tell me, what did you see? Now, don't go quiet on me, Miss Proxy. Unless, are you perhaps a little too bashful to speak up? Worried you might be mistaken for a peeping Tom? I'll go first then. I saw you, your brother, and those two classmates of yours. What were their names again? Truvia and...
Sir Pico.
Oh, right. Sir Pico. So that's what happened between you all. No wonder you were so shaken.
Am I supposed to know what happened?
Why? Why were we able to see each other's memories?
That is not a question I can answer for you. After all, I have only experienced it twice myself.
Twice?
Mm-hmm. The previous time was when I retrieved Thaumiel from within you.
Yeah, Thaumiel.
I was really caught off guard, too. I had no idea what was happening. It felt like a flood of memories that weren't my own poured into my mind all at once. Though it seems you have no recollection of it whatsoever. Maybe you were already on the verge of losing consciousness then, and felt nothing at all. All right. It seems I am the one who'll be mistaken for a voyeur. For the record, I didn't mean to pry. So, can you tell me now? What exactly did you see?
I saw you, Colonel Vike, and Lady Sunbringer. You were talking about something called a karma core, and after that...
Not long after that, Belly died.
Vaguely.
I killed her. With my own hands.
Okay, I don't know why we can't be shown this instead of told this.
I know I was the one who brought this up, but I'd rather not talk about it anymore. It's getting late. You should head back to Amber Hall.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta analyze stuff. Like, oh, I killed her. Okay, can we see that? No. Take the okay. I assume that they both have eye implants. Although I don't know what the eye implants are supposed to be for. Like increased combat capability or communication or I don't know. I don't think there's any real indication of what that means, really, from what I can think of.
Does everyone in that covenant of yours have this nasty habit of haunting people like restless ghosts?
I'm simply concerned about your mental state, Remiel.
then this is the worst possible time to appear. I can at least pretend you don't exist if you just stay
I feel
away.
like this voice is making me think of Belle's and Weiss's teacher.
If you are truly sorry, then disappear. Now. You knew all along that Faith and I would have that strange resonance, didn't you? I'll take your silence as a yes.
Yes, I knew all along that she would have an anomalous resonance with you. The part of you that's already fused with the Karma Core. But I'm sorry. I did not expect the two of you to see fragments of each other's memories because of it.
Fine. Since you are being so sincere, I will forgive you this once. So, why did you show up this time? Surely you didn't come all this way just to apologize.
After your previous encounter with Eldrada, I'm sure you realize what the three Sunbringers of Rose Caliph are truly
Okay, what are they?
Perhaps. I'm not drawing any conclusions
Yeah.
here, but I have a fairly good guess.
Bang boos.
Sunbringer. She always did have a habit of
Just
taking things
robots.
too far.
What's your
You know,
plan
with her
then?
personalities.
My plan? Well, how about a short summer vacation here in Rose Caliph for now?
The event.
Ramiel, I hate to remind you again, but time is running out.
Though, to be honest, I don't think you need to be in such a hurry. I know that storm you foresaw better than you ever will. And I also know when it will arrive.
Metaphorical storm.
And before
I see.
it's finally here, let me rest a while longer. In this city in the sky, opportunities like this don't come often, so I just want to take one more good look at the ideal city my old friend poured her life's work into building. And at the final gift she left for this world.
Kind of implying this is the end of the chapter. Which I feel like not much has happened. I mean, like, there's some stuff, but, like, very much backloaded. Like, all in the last hour, pretty much.
I've never seen Ramiel look that sad before. What really happened between Ramiel?
I had to press X to make the dialogue continue. Wait, you know what? Wait a second. I'm gonna exit the game and then come back and see if it. I have seen this happen before, so let me see. Be right back. Okay, let's see. Maybe I'll restart the dialogue. I think it will. I would think so.
Forget your troubles.
Guess not.
And let time melt away.
I guess not. I don't remember it looking like this in here. Oh wait, maybe when I left after doing the star projector. Yeah, see, because the star projector is doing that on the ceiling, I assume. Why does it feel like this frame rate's a little low? I don't know.
Belle, you're...
Huh? Wise, what's
How
wrong?
long has it been?
Why do you...
How could I not be? You suddenly lost contact with Fairy down at the bottom of the retro... If Remiel hadn't used your phone to let me know you were safe, I was about to grab Billy and Cecilia and go looking for you.
Sorry. That was my fault. Wait, how did Remiel know my phone password? Did she learn it back then, too?
So, what exactly happened after we lost contact with you?
Yeah, it is like really specific. I learned your phone password while learning about your backstory. What? I think it was just for convenience.
You
I think.
shared each other's memories. Can our ocular implants actually do something like that?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever happened before. But Remiel said she saw something similar when she pulled Thaumiel out of me. I think Thaumiel and my ocular implants must have had some kind of weird reaction or a resonance.
True. Thaumiel was there both times. But you've spent quite some time with Remiel before, and nothing like this has happened, right?
Yeah, that's true. I feel like there has to be something else besides the ocular implants and Thaumiel.
How about we go ask Lady Dracena the night after tomorrow? She's overseeing our treatment, so she may know more
The
about
night
this.
after tomorrow. Yeah, what?
The night after tomorrow?
Why
Why
not
then?
tomorrow night?
Lady Dracena will be hosting a welcome banquet for the guests at the CCD reception hall. We received invitations as well.
Lady Dracena's hosting it herself. Does that mean the CCD's singularity leakage issue has already been resolved?
Most likely. Otherwise, she wouldn't have scheduled it. I heard there's another welcome banquet happening in Virium at the same time. Lady Linvern and the ESD are hosting it for guests who still haven't been cleared to land in Buastrum. When I went out this afternoon, I ran into Valina and Norma. It looked like they were already heading to Virium to make preparations.
So there are still guests stuck in Virium. Do you think that person who looked like Sir Pico could really have been...
No, Belle. There's no chance it was him. You know he's already...
Yeah.
It's all right. I understand. Seeing Truvia again was bound to stir up old memories. But that's all in the past now. Sir Pico, Helios Academy, they're gone.
Jeez, Wise. How come you look even more upset than I do? Come on. That's enough doom and gloom for one night. Time for bed. We worked way too hard to fix our sleep schedule. Let's not mess
I feel
it up
like
again.
we're building
You
up.
want to talk. Get some rest. And no playing phone games under the covers. Got it?
My sleeves.
Before bed, maybe I should take another look at the data from the Retroflex zone. If I'm lucky, I might find something that tells me who the culprit really is.
If anything, I would assume that what's her name? The other girl is
Belle?
connected to
Your
Serpico.
light's still on. Are you still working? Belle? I told her to go to bed early, and yet... What are these papers scattered here?
Notice. These are drafts Master used to analyze the culprit's intentions. Additional notice. Master has been asleep for approximately 30 minutes. Suggestion. Second assistant, please refrain from any action that may wake Master.
I know, Fairy. She needs some good rest. I'll handle it from here. That's what the second assistant is for.
Negative. Correction. Second assistant will complete it under Supreme Assistant's direction.
All right. I'm counting on you then. Fairy, give me a quick summary of
I don't need it. No
Displaying
summary
all.
allowed.
Finding 1. The culprit's victims share no common traits. Finding 2. Whenever the culprit implanted potent ether into each bamboo.
So for the culprit, what matters...
Affirmative. Based on current information.
Fairy, can you pull up Airspace Patrol's recent records? Start from when singular...
Understood.
Wait, Fairy. Why are you hacking into Airspace Patrol's intranet?
Too late, second assistant. A complete schematic has been generated for second assistant.
So these circles mark where each singularity leakage appeared. The energy hub, the retroflux zone. Oh, right.
They are not random.
I remember now.
They're all in the middle.
Even after a singularity leakage disappears, there's still a window where it can be reactivated.
Affirmative. Such events exist.
Maybe
in archived records.
if all of them activated, they could chain
Fairy,
react.
could you mark the locations of these reactivated singularity leakages as well?
Understood. Corresponding locations have been added to the map for second assistant.
Huh. The positions changed a lot. No wonder it took so long for Lady Dracaena to deal with the CCD's singularity leakage problem. Fairy, what's the significance of these overlapping areas?
Answer. These indicate multiple singularity leakages occurring in close proximity, both in time and location. Analysis. Under these conditions, multiple singularity leakages interact.
So what you're saying is, multiple singularity leakages that appear at the same time and place can overlap. Fairy, can you reorganize this data again? I want to pinpoint when and where these singularity leakages came closest to overlapping.
Understood. Generating new...
Yeah, I'm not surprised. That's already what it looked like to me. I mean, it's like, they're all in the middle. What if they had a chain reaction? I already connected it all. I was like, okay. I mean, and this was without me understanding that they can reopen. When do they reopen? How do they reopen? I don't know. But I think the point of this is that with this, you could go from the bottom of the city to the top solely using these singularities and like stealth kill, for instance, the lead Lady Sunburner. Theoretically, that's my best guess. And I am already so based on everything that we were seeing, I was already expecting that this chapter would end with one of the Lady Sunbringers dying. I mean, otherwise it just feels like we're not really making any progress in the story. I mean, if they just stop Serpico or whoever Serpico is or whatever, it just seems like, okay, not much is going on in the story. But if Sunbringer dies, it at least feels like there's tension, even though we've already kind of been informed that the 3 Sunbringers are not important, maybe compared to maybe the main Sunbringer. And again, I am still thinking that all 3 of these Sunbringers are robots, so there's that too. Actually, that's guaranteed, isn't it? I mean, they haven't aged, right? In like 100 years. So I don't know about that either.
This is it.
How long was I out for? Fairy, I said wake me up after a bit. Wise? What are you doing here?
That's not important. Fairy and I have figured out the culprit's true intent in creating singularity leakages. This is the location of the singularity leakage the culprit created last week. 3 days after we rescued Toby, all the singularity leakages overlap with one another, and
So, the culprit could use this method to move something from...
Someone?
Yeah, I think so too. The culprit's real objective is likely to move Gerta Blulu into Buastrom's urban. When you encountered it, it was clearly attracted to singularity leakages.
But what happens after that? Once Gerta Blulu is inside Buastrom's urban district, then what? And besides, if it's really inside the singularity leakages in Buastrom right now, why hasn't anyone spotted it yet?
Because it's invisible.
We'll have to follow the trail of singularity leakages and investigate on site.
Yeah, I was thinking the
Aren't
same
these
thing.
invisible kind of,
Once
sorta?
it's daylight, Billy, Cecilia, and I will head to the energy hub. Maybe we can follow whatever traces are left and
Okay, so this closes.
I don't think I slept very well. Whatever. I should head downstairs and find Billy and the others first.
Yeah, so I'm assuming we're gonna have like a little mini part where we're like, we have to stop whatever from exploding or something, and then oh. I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, so there's probably like 30 to 60 minutes left. Probably 30 minutes, honestly. Anyway, I'll be right back. I want a short break. We'll just do this. Okay, be back. All right. Sorry, got a little tired there. Again, hopefully there's not that much left, so I think it'll be fine. Mostly.
Belle, there you are.
Now that's our manager!
All right, time to investigate the site. We'll start at the energy hub and follow the singularity leakages one by one.
Right. Fairy and I will stay here, and Belle, if you end up running into the culprit or Gerta Blulu, your safety comes first.
Don't worry, Wise. I'll be extra careful.
We'll protect the manager too!
Yeah, don't worry, Wise. If anything goes wrong, I'll grab Belle and make a run for it. Oh, sorry, Billy. You're on your own, buddy.
No problem! A Starlight Knight always protects their companions until their dying breath!
Wow. Seriously? Come on, don't say stuff like that. It's bad luck. Anyway, it's getting late.
I'm still like struggling to understand what's even happening on what they're talking about. Gerta Blulu being on top of the residential area or whatever the heck. Like what? I don't understand. Oh my gosh. Like what? Why are these pictures? Following the path, make your way to the energy hub, arrive at the fissure. You go inside. Boss fight? I don't know.
Belle, we're here. Stay sharp. Huh? Where are we?
It looks like...
This place feels really
Dracina's
familiar.
office, okay.
Wait, isn't this Lady Dracina's office?
Huh? Lady Dracina's office? So Gerta Blulu came all the way here just to walk straight into a trap? But Lady Dracina never mentioned anything like that.
I feel like I'm going insane. Like, because I didn't understand what they're talking about, like, Gerta Blulu being on top of the residential district, and it was like, what are you? No, you can just travel. This is like an invisible route. For assassination, obviously. Like, and it's worth noting, by the way, that the beginning of this chapter started with an attempted assassination by trying to blow up Dracina with a cake bomb. And they, like, treated it like a joke for some reason. I don't know why they treated it like a joke, but it was like, hee hee hee, hoo hoo, oh, so silly. And I'm like, what? Why is this, like, no big deal? Like, what? Okay, whatever. Funny, haha.
This is so strange. We expected the singularity leakage trail to lead into Buastro.
It's almost like they're trying to kill.
But why Lady Dracina's office of all places?
Yeah.
You startled me. What are you all doing here? Oh, well, actually, Belle! You explain.
I mean, there's two possibilities also. One possibility is Dracina could be the perpetrator, or Dracina is the target. I'm still going to go with the idea that Dracina is the target. Sorry, I lost track of who we were talking about, so I guess I thought Dracina was the head of the flight corps or whatever. But I mean, admittedly, Dracina, yeah, this Dracina, yeah, she's actually, you know, obviously the weakest, physically weakest, so she'd be the easiest to assassinate and start a chain of events that would somewhat cripple the city a little bit, at least. Anyway, we'll see. Found a secret passage.
I see. A path formed by singularity leakage? If your speculation is correct, then Gerta Blulu is most likely hiding among the singularity leakages in Buastrum right now. And if that's the case, then it all makes sense.
Huh? Lady Dracina?
Well, you see, a few nights ago, a small singularity leakage appeared near my office.
Yeah, right here.
Considering that, together with your deductions, the target of both the culprit and Gerta Blulu, Belle, could I ask these two to step outside for a...
Okay.
Huh? It's okay, Lady Dracina.
I understand, but this concerns Rose Califer's highest level secrets, especially considering who these two are. A new Eridu public security officer and, an unemployed freeloader.
So is she the villain? It just seems really stupid to say this. It's like, okay, the public security officer, sure. You just called Billy an unemployed freeloader? The dude's a fucking mercenary. And one of the best mercenaries in the city. Why are you insulting him like this? It's especially weird to say he's unemployed when he's literally here to be my bodyguard. That sounds like a job to me. Like, what? What the fuck? Like, stop being mean. But, like, again, like, the way she said this, like, okay, so what's the problem if Billy learns? We just can't. Anyway, like, the whole point is it just sounds like she just wants us to be alone so that she can kill me or something. Or maybe alone so that the villain can kill her. Maybe. I'd be really shocked, though, if they killed Dracaena. Dracaena seemed like the only one that they might not kill. But I suppose the other two actually do know combat, and Dracaena doesn't know combat, so there's that.
Harsh, Lady Dracaena.
Yeah, very harsh.
Oh, I get it. It's the kind of top secret stuff where knowing too much means trouble, right? Maybe even...
Yeah, more or less. It's a bit complicated, so Belle and I will need some time to talk.
Right away, no problem, Lady Dracaena. Me and this robot vacuum will disappear right now. We already stopped listening.
Something feels off.
I mean, I
somehow.
already said how it's off, but whatever.
Why am I being treated differently from Cecilia and Billy? Is it something about my identity? Why would Lady Dracaena send them away like that? Should I call Billy and Cecilia back here? What is it, Belle? Something on your
Why
mind?
are you saying that when you literally are about to tell me something?
It's not. Come here, Belle. I'll tell you what
Come
happened
here.
that night.
Come here. Even though we're in talking distance, come here.
That
Okay.
night, I had just returned to my office when I sensed an unusually strong ether presence in the air. The source seems to be somewhere around here. Now that you mention it. Aside from the residual ether, these documents were scattered across the floor.
Look
at
how
the
much
time.
she's smiling right here. It's so absurd that she would be smiling about this. Yeah, somebody snuck into my office. Ah. Ah. Yeah, there's a secret passage into my office. Ah. Ah. Like, all smiles.
Lady Dracaena, do these documents have something to do with what happened? Compare them with what you have found. Once you read them,
Read
you will
this. It's gonna
understand.
distract you.
CCD facility renovation. What's going on? Huh? Wait, that ethereal broke in here days ago. So why is there still ether residue?
I mean, yeah, man, I was already kind of wondering if it's somebody that's, actually, that'd be pretty crazy if Dracaena already died, and then this person, is impersonating them.
And the ether isn't coming from in front of behind me.
I mean, how is Perois even looking at reality? Like, does Perois only look through our eyes, or is it just aware of everything around us?
I knew it! You're not Lady Dracaena!
I mean, what if Dracaena was actually evil, though? Was Dracaena already dead, or what? I would assume so. Like, they already snuck in here and assassinated her.
What the heck are you?
Lady Dracaena. I'm Truvia from High-End.
Truvia, run!
Huh?
Where are we going with this, man? We're killing off characters that we don't even understand at all. Like, oh, Dracena's dead, probably. Okay. We were gonna actually learn something about Dracaena, but okay. And now she's dead, I guess, maybe. Unless I don't know. I don't know how she could survive this, honestly. But I was like wondering, like, so you just walked in the room, and this little girl has a giant monster arm. And then she just doesn't react at all. Okay, cool. But yeah, Belle's like really showing just how stupid she is. I mean, they were mentioning it earlier in the story too. Just like, you really aren't coming up with any plans, are you? Like, I'm not saying that there's some big chess game going on here, but like, it feels like Belle or the writer is actively trying to make Belle not come up with plans. Like, they're doing all this internal thinking that's like, I am so smart. I am thinking internally and self-reflecting. Ooh, I am so smart. But then, like, when it comes to actual plans, it's like, are you paying attention to what the heck's going on in the story right now? It's like, they never thought for a second, wait, maybe somebody came here to assassinate Justina. Never even entered their mind for a second. Like, I think, yeah, like, they only kind of figured it out, like, 2 seconds before Justina was about to stab her.
Truvia, no. No.
Move, now.
Okay, why would she be here? It's the horse girl, I think. It sounded like the horse girl to me. I mean, I guess it could have been one of the other, whatever. Also, why would we jump out the window? I mean, we could fight her, or call for Cyssia while Cyssia and Billy like dodging. I don't know. Inside the CCD, a piercing alarm. Yeah, it was Sigrid.
Lady Justina, are you unharmed?
What?
We received word
Okay,
that
so
something inside
it
the
wasn't
CCD.
Sigrid that was there that told us to get out. They're probably just gonna be like, the proxy tried to kill me. Put a bounty on her, I guess, or something.
Is that Miss Truvia?
Sigrid? Oh, thank goodness, just in time. Hurry, help me stop the bleeding.
Yes, Lady Justina.
This is my fault. I shouldn't have left her here alone with Belle.
Belle? Lady Justina,
What's that even mean?
Forgive my boldness, but do you mean Miss Belle gravely wounded Miss Truvia?
Luckily, Sigrid is retarded.
Yes, that's what happened. What I mean is,
Wait.
I never realized there was such a deep animosity between
Well, actually,
Belle and
technically, no. I'm just trying to think whether this is the kid that they thought that died. Maybe they became like a sentient monster. Oh, I forgot what the monsters are called here. I keep forgetting. But like maybe he became a sentient monster and can transform and look like people. That's a very overpowered character. But also it's really funny because Sigrid is supposed to be like a really intuitive character. That's what they said earlier. But then she also easily gets the wrong idea. I don't know. Maybe it'll come up later that's like she's like, Justina was acting weird and I'm suspicious now or something.
But I believe Belle must have acted on impulse. She would never do this otherwise.
Why would you know that? You've known her for like a week or 2 or 3.
In any case, our first priority is to find Belle and get to the bottom of this. She just fled. Lindvern isn't here, so can I count on you to handle this, Sigrid? Sigrid, is something troubling you?
My apologies, Lady Justina. I will find Belle at once and bring her back to you.
Good. I'll leave that to you, Sigrid. And about tonight? Keep it quiet for now. We don't want our guests who've just arrived to feel any unnecessary
Okay, this is
panic.
weird.
Yes,
I
Lady
have
Justina.
no idea what the logic on that is. Maybe...
Go, Sigrid. Go fulfill your duty. Find her, arrest her, and then bring her back to me.
Well, you didn't tell her to do that. So she's not going to do that because you didn't tell her to do that.
Pyrois! Why did you pull me back? Truvia, she was right there. Why wouldn't you let me save her?
Because she's beyond saving.
He was already dead.
Her wounds were clearly fatal. There was no way to save her. And that thing that appeared like Sunbringer, we cannot face it on our own.
Why not?
But aren't you powerful?
Isn't Billy right? Wasn't Billy and her right outside the door though?
You're supposed to be powerful, Pyrois! So why didn't you use that power to save her?
Are you sure? Do you really want to see the rest of Rose Califer buried alongside your old classmate?
What's that mean?
Acting on impulse won't save her. and it won't help you.
What is this voice? It sounds weirdly feminine.
Take some time to clear your head in the rain before that thing
What
finds
thing?
you. And
You mean
then you'll
Justina?
do what only you can do. What you have to do.
What are you talking about?
Something only I can do right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You sure look
Can,
like a
can we get
mess.
that out of that coat?
It's only been one day. How did you end up like...
Why can't we have
this?
Remiel in a coat?
Remiel?
Why is it so hard?
Why are you here?
The airspace patrol alarms have been going off non-stop. So I had to check, didn't I? They could be looking for their fugitive. So, how did you manage to end up in such a mess? All right. If you don't want to talk, fine. But don't stand out here in the rain, okay? You'll catch a cold. And if you don't want to go home... Oh, right. Amber Hall's already surrounded by the airspace patrol. Going back now would be walking straight into a trap. In that case, why not come to my place for a while? At least I can give you somewhere to sleep. If you don't answer, then I'll take your silence as a yes.
Shouldn't she like send a message to Weiss that Dracaena might try to kill him? Just in case, just maybe a good idea. Crazy idea, I know, right? Why would you do that? The loading here, man. So are we just not gonna hear whether Dracaena is dead or not? I mean, I guess we can assume she's dead. But then it's like, well, how long has she been dead? I don't really know when this singularity
Sit anywhere
tunnel.
you like. Just, not the bed. Wet bedding is such a pain to deal with.
We don't know when the singularity tunnel was created. I mean, they kind of said 3 days ago. Probably 3 days ago. But I guess that might have been the first time they'd actually talked to her after she was dead or whatever, however you want to view that. But again, it kind of feels like the only reason why they'd want to keep it quiet that Belle did that is if there is an imminent assassination attempt on the other Sunbringers.
Here's a towel. You should try yourself if you've got the strength. You can take a hot shower, too. Okay, fine. If you don't want to move, I'll dry you off myself.
Why? Why did you bring me here?
Hey, shouldn't you thank me first, Miss Soaked to the Bone?
Thanks.
Since when did you become so obedient? If you really want to show your thanks.
My turn? To do what?
Your turn to dry my wings for me, of course. There are spots I can't reach on my own. Hey, what's with that look?
Okay.
You know, Belle, I've never liked rainy days. The rain always leaves my wings soaked and heavy. Shake as I might, I can never quite dry. The same goes for taking a shower, though at least I can manage to keep my wings from getting too wet.
Wet wings must feel really...
Yes. Honestly, it's miserable. A hairdryer is useless, too hot, but I can't just wait for them to air dry. It takes forever, and I'm way too impatient for that. Besides, it leaves this... So, the best solution is before... If I got caught in the rain, I'd sneak onto Belly's bed and roll around, drying my wings on her sheets.
Huh? Wait, hold up. How on earth could you just
They
barge
were
into
gay
someone
lovers.
else's bed?
It was fine as long as I didn't get caught. And no matter how angry she was, in the end, she'd always do just what you're doing now. Belle, do you know what New Eridu's records say about what became of Belly and me?
I remember something about an operation called the Day of Silence. You and Colonel Vike were involved in an accident, and then both died in the line of duty.
Yes, died in the line of duty. Such a noble, dignified phrase. After all, for us Void Hunters, our first and only duty
First
was
and
to
only
suppress
duty?
the karma core inside our weapons.
The Karma
First
Core
and only?
inside the Void Hunter's
Surely
weapons?
not the only duty.
That's right. Remember the Enchainer I mentioned? What truly sets them apart from ordinary ethereals is a special core known as a Karma Core, found only within an Enchainer, according to RK. A Karma Core differs from an ordinary ether core. It doesn't form naturally. It is something made directly by the Creator. The Creator made the Karma Cores, a power capable of rewriting the laws within Hollows, and used them as the cores to create the Enchainers of the Great Hollows. That's the gist of it. Back then, after a long and bitter struggle, we finally were able to bring down one of the Enchainers. But the Karma Core itself could not be destroyed.
So how many Enchainers are there?
Sunbringer, they wanted to eliminate the threat posed by the Karma Core once and for all, while allowing humanity to harness the power within it. In the end, they found a way to seal the Karma Core within Porceloy. And from that, they forged the Void Hunter weapons.
So, the power in...
Yes. Which is exactly why there are so many side effects.
Can you name one side effect?
At the time, we were naive enough to believe that if we could truly master that power, humanity might finally overcome the Hollows once and for all. So, when RK...
Lady Sunbringer and Professor RK's...
Yes. Project Sunseeker. I'll never forget that accursed name for as long as I live. Simply put, it was an experiment that used vast quantities of Porceloy as a medium to partially fuse us Void Hunters with the Karma Core sealed within our weapons.
They fused you with a Karma Core? Then, that means...
It meant we'd become artificial enchainers.
I guess that's kind of true.
No more enduring the costs
Wouldn't
of
age,
wielding
maybe.
Void Hunter weapons, and perhaps even achieving a stronger form to defend New Eridu. Looking back, I can hardly believe I fell for RK's lies so easily.
Well, we don't know what the cost of wielding the Void Hunter weapons was in the first place, so I'm very confused by that. Yeah, I don't know whether it how worth it would be. I mean, from the sounds of it, yeah, I would be like thinking like, okay, so you're gonna put the core of an ethereal into somebody. At the end of the day, that's what that is. Like, yeah, it's covered in porcelain mix or whatever, but like you're still putting the core of a ethereal into somebody, so that would turn them into an ethereal logically. Yeah. Yeah.
So, it was in that experiment when you and Colonel Vike...
Yes. Belly and I were the final.
What do you mean by final? So is that implying that every other Void Hunter got the core put in them?
Or rather, the final test subjects. Looking back, I wonder if Belly already knew the truth behind RK and
Why would you say that? I assume that Belly didn't want this to happen?
Otherwise, she probably wouldn't have insisted on coming along. She's never been one to enjoy the spotlight.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm not learning anything at all.
Ramiel.
RK was extremely meticulous, always laying out careful, detailed plans.
So why are we talking about RK now instead of Sunbringer? So are we like setting up RK to be the villain instead of Sunbringer?
So, I can't say if the Karma Core losing control during the experiment was truly an accident, or if it was his cleverly disguised plan all along.
So you don't know shit. Got it. Thanks. Yeah, I learned nothing. Okay, so I was just double checking because I was pretty sure. So yes, I was right. Professor Arche or whatever, Arche, is the guy in the one trailer who has a fire for a head. And also he's the founder of the Helios Academy. Like they should, that's what they should be showing us now. Like, wait, who's Professor Arche? Like, based on what we've seen in game, I don't think that they've ever shown a picture of him. So it's like, what? I thought his name was something else though. That's the weird part. Professor. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up the trailer. But the trailer I'm talking about is the lore teaser, where the miracle began, is what it's called. But yeah, I'll have to look that up later. But yeah, it's kind of weird for her to just be like, well, he's so meticulous, he would never make a mistake. Oh, okay, cool. I mean, I don't know how they were combining the weapons with you anyway, so okay. But technically, what happened, that is what happened to Belle when Belle got the Void Hunter weapon put into her, or whatever, when she touched it and then it went into her and then she turned into a monster. Like, that is technically what happened, right? So that's what happened. But then why is it that when Remiel took out the weapon, it undid the transformation, but then she didn't do that when it happened to her friend?
But whatever the truth, it ended with the Karma Core spiraling out of control and Belly becoming a new enchainer. As for me, I partially fused with the Karma Core inside Thaumiel, becoming what I am now. A monster. Half human, half enchainer.
Wait, how are you half human, half enchainer? Is it that you're just immortal now? But also, wait, so you partially fused with the core, but Belly didn't partially fuse, she fully fused. Because it sure sounds like the goal of the experiment was to partially fuse, right? Logically, right? But then, if you partially fused with the core, then how did Thaumiel get separated from you? Maybe that's why she fell unconscious. No, I was gonna say maybe she fell unconscious because she was separated from Thaumiel, because they are partially fused. But then she woke up all these years later and she was still separated from Thaumiel. So how was she able to do? Yeah, I don't know. Like what's the logic? Like, oh, I woke up and I was weakened, but like I need, that's why I need to get Thaumiel so I could like stay conscious, I guess. Again, this is a whole bunch of stuff that's like, can you please be saying this stuff right now? You know?
Maybe
her being half enchainer means nothing. Literally nothing.
I'm just not ready to give up my life. In the final moment, Thaumiel's power of controlling temporal patterns froze me in a state of near suspended animation.
Okay, so this is why she's unconscious. But Thaumiel can control temporal patterns? What? Okay, I guess. Why did it do that? Oh, well, you see, we wanted Remiel to be alive 100 years later. That's why. There's no other explanation.
I didn't fully awaken from the seal and person.
That's all a year ago, okay.
The power of temporal pattern.
Right. Remember my feathers? The ones that can pin you in place. That's an example.
What do you mean pin you in place? Maybe I forgot that she can do this.
The Karma Core sealed within Thaumiel holds the power to halt the flow of time.
So this is unique to her, even though Thunbringer is also seemingly immortal-ish. So she doesn't know shit. She's just like going based on guesswork. Cool. Great.
And because I partially fused with the Karma Core.
Yeah, your
Thaumiel,
age is frozen. Got it.
That little bit of power isn't nearly enough to take on those 3
Yeah, it is.
Sunbringers.
What? One of them was a non-combatant. Now you could say Dracaena is a combatant. Like maybe the idea is that Dracaena wasn't an imposter. Maybe that is Dracaena. I still don't understand the connection. It makes way more sense though that Dracaena got killed by a chain singularity, which resulted in her being backstabbed, and then somebody took over her appearance. Again, there's a lot of stuff I'm just guessing on, but they're not even trying to explain what happened. So also, why would any of the 3 Thunbringers be more powerful than Remiel? Is it just that whatever.
That's why I had to reclaim Thamiel. Even if it accelerates my path to becoming an enchainer, I still have to.
Is that what? No, you don't know that. You don't know that. She's so sad.
Never mind. Enough about me. Still.
Why am I
now
telling
that
you?
I've told you
Probably because this
so
matters
much.
and it's relevant. Like, it's almost like you should explain your motivations to try to kill Sunbringer. Crazy idea, I know. I mean, they still haven't explained why she wants to kill Sunbringer. I assume it's just, you killed my best friend, so I'm gonna kill you, and that's it, I guess. Even though, like, she has no proof that they actually wanted... Like, what? It's just so weird. Because it's like, well, wait, but you are... Why does she say that she was the last test subject? She literally fell into a 100-year coma after that moment. And she's like, I was the last test subject. How would you know? How? Do you know now after all these years because you went and looked into it later or something? I mean, like, what the heck? White wings sweeps in front of you. She's smiling.
It's your turn.
Huh?
Explain your
Tell me
backstory,
your
you
story.
piece of
You
shit.
didn't actually ask. Now it's your.
I wasn't even going to ask any.
Fair. Or perhaps.
Serpico and Truvia. They transferred to Helios not long after Wise and I started
I'm
there.
freaking sheesh. Wasting my
They
time.
came from a prominent background. They were the adopted children of Masyant, the head of High Ambitions
Oh,
Corp.
both of them.
On top of that, they were excellent students. It didn't take long for them to become the talk of the academy. We were all studying under Miss Carroll at the time, and before long, we became close friends. Back then, we were full of big dreams. We wanted to fully understand the Hollows, maybe even conquer all 6 Great Hollows, or as our teachers like to put it, seize the sun called Helios.
I've never heard of the 6 Great Hollows, by the way. They mentioned it like one other time or whatever, but like, this is a term that is only 1 patch old, maybe. Which I'm like, okay, I gotta go check it out, but I assume it's the 6 biggest hollows, I assume. And by that logic, maybe that would mean that there's 6 enchainers that are holding these hollows open, I assume. Be nice to, like, have the game say this.
Later, because the 4 of us had the top grades, we became the only 4 people ever to have smart ocular implants.
Or ocular.
Then, during a performance test for the implants, I lost control. Serpico, he died because
How?
of me.
Explain how that happened. From eyes.
When I finally woke up in the hospital, I learned that Truvia had been taken away by people from High Ambitions the day after the incident. The next time I saw her was during the fall of the old capital. She was with one of High Ambitions' rescue teams. To be honest, I never imagined we'd meet again like that. Wise and I were both badly injured at the time, but we still wanted to go back back to the ruins of Helios and save as many people as we could. We begged Truvia for High Ambition's help. We were willing to guide them through the hollows, willing to do whatever they asked of us, but she refused, without a moment's hesitation. What happened after that is kind of a
Seemingly everything before that also was a blur, since you're not explaining anything about this incident.
But on that day, no one made it out of Helios alive. Except Wise and me.
And her, apparently. You don't know that. How would you know that? Like, what?
Then, in Rose Califer, we talked about the past, but the way she spoke about it felt like she was talking about someone else's
Yeah, I
life.
mean, she certainly was acting like she didn't say, hey, the next time I see you, or no, like, I hope we'll never meet each other again, or something. Like, yeah, that, like, never came up. I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, the writer is like, well, actually, she already died, and this is some sort of Bizarro clone, and she doesn't want to talk about it because she doesn't have memories of that day or something. I'm just making up stuff as I go, and it just sounds a lot more believable and awful than anything I've ever heard, but seems likely that that's probably going to be the explanation.
I don't know how to
You can't
face
just
her.
kill
And
actual
ever since then,
characters.
no matter what I do, I can't shake the feeling that I'm being watched. That gaze. I don't know whether it was Truvia's or Serpico's.
Perhaps it was your own, the you from the past. The one who kept thinking, if only I'd done something sooner. The one who never managed to forgive themselves. Making peace with the past isn't easy. And sometimes you don't get the chance at all.
Yeah. There won't be another chance. Truvia. She was killed by Dracena. By that thing pretending to be Dracena.
I really, really hope Remiel responds in an actual realistic way right now. Because it's really weird that we're getting to this plot point now. Okay.
Something
Cool, thank
pretending
you
to be
for
Dracena.
reacting.
Belle, what exactly happened before I found you? Will you tell me?
Yeah, it's like she's because like she was being all quirky and being like, "Oh, something clearly traumatic happened. I'll bring you to my room." Blah blah blah, flirty flirty, and I'm just like, can we address what just happened, please? Oh no, we gotta build up to that moment. They gotta connect one on one and talk about their backstory, but not too much though. We can't talk about their backstory in too much detail. We don't want to actually talk about the plot though. We still have no idea about either of their backstory, by the way. I mean, both of them just admitted they both don't remember shit. It's like the big horrible thing happened that day, and then I don't remember what happened after that. But I'm sure that doesn't like imply that my memories are wrong or something. Surely. Like for all they know, I mean, okay. So Remiel did say that she killed, what's her name? The purple girl. So the purple girl turns into an enchanter. And Remiel says that she killed her. How? We don't know because, then very shortly after that, minutes after it, seconds after that, then she went into a time coma thing. So, for all she knows, she thought she killed her friend, and then the Sunbringer and Arche brought her back or separated her from the weapon or something. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not like you just kill enchainers often or anything, so it's not like I would believe that Remiel just knows exactly what happens when you kill an enchanter. Like, I don't know. Like, she already said that you can't kill an enchanter core. But she's like, but I did kill her, Belly or whatever. Right. So it's like, you killed Belly, but you didn't kill the core though. But okay. Yeah, this is what happened.
I see. So that means Dracaena, the youngest of the Sunbringers, had already...
Yeah, she's already dead, seemingly. Thank you for addressing this. This is also really silly that we say this when Remiel's like, no, I couldn't even... I can't even fight Dracaena. And it's like, what? Draceena's not even a fighter. What? Would you be incapable of assassinating her? What? But that's what Remiel said though.
No. Judging from the timeline and the outcome, perhaps not yet.
Why? It happened 3 days ago, probably. No, don't worry. You didn't kill Dracaena, guys. Trust me, bro.
Huh? What's going on out there?
I'm not sure.
I mean, what do you mean? Obviously, they're...
Forgive me, but I cannot obey.
I mean, Sigrid...
Is that Sigrid?
Sigrid could probably... I don't know how she would track them, actually. Sense is the only way I can think of. Surely Remiel flew us here, right? So, like, how would you even be able to track that in the rain? Why am I coming out here to talk to her? Get out of here.
I am afraid I cannot comply. I know Miss Bell is here.
Sigrid. She won't be easy to fool. Belle, hide for now. I'll think of something.
She won't be easy to fool. By the way, at this very moment, she is being fooled by Dracaena, as far as we're aware. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's gonna know Dracaena, something's going on with Dracaena, but I still want to say that supposedly right now she's being fooled, and then they say she can't be fooled easily. Like, well, technically she wasn't fooled easily because Dracaena was... somebody morphed into her appearance or whatever, so...
Belle? What are you doing?
Sigrid, leave them out of this.
Thank you for your understanding and cooperation, Miss Bell.
But... I'm sorry.
This person's dangerous.
Well, since Belle has already stepped out into the open, I suppose there's little point in my
Isn't there
remaining
two
hidden.
different? These are two different
This
incidents.
would be our first proper face-to-face meeting, would it not? Deputy Director of Airspace Patrol.
Like, from her perspective, the one on the left tried to kill Sunbringer, and then Belle... I mean, technically Belle didn't try to kill Dracaena, I mean, I guess, in this narrative. But not far off, kind of. I mean, theoretically killed a major representative of a corporation.
Remiel.
See?
Now that is an unexpected
This is why I'm like, why did she come
development.
out? This is too, like you could be like, oh, Belle, no, it's probably fine. And then you see Remiel come out. It's like, wait, so we have two potential assassins? Wait, now this seems very believable. I was skeptical, but now I'm not. Like, oh, boy.
Miss Bell, Lady Dracaena has ordered a search for you.
Yeah.
But our only aim is to uncover the truth of what happened inside the
So
CCD.
we don't need to arrest you.
So please, come back.
We actually don't even need to come back with her. We just need to tell her what happened. Now, you know, you can say it's not true, but like it doesn't change the fact that we just informed you what happened. So I'm just saying. It's funny that Dracaena's like, ha ha ha, you're gonna get arrested, and then you're gonna come here and ha ha, get wrecked, lol. And it's like, you didn't say to arrest her. You literally didn't say this.
As for this fugitive wanted for the attempted assassination of...
Just so we're clear, if you decide to make a move here, you'll be the only one who dies.
Okay, all right.
How can you be so sure before you actually try?
I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I am a fugitive after all. Hardly a saint to begin with. But are you really willing to die like this? as a puppet controlled by that monster without ever learning
How about
the truth.
don't talk cryptically, just state things very straightforwardly. There's an idea.
Then speak plainly. I have no patience for riddles.
Very well. You really do take all the fun out of it, don't you? Then I'll tell you outright. The Sunbringer inside the CCD was Gerta Blulu in disguise.
Let me go look up what Gerta Blulu is. They just keep saying Gerta Blulu, and I'm just like, boo 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 boo, boo boo doo doo. I actually thought for a second that Gerta Blulu was a location, because that's the way they were describing it. So I was like, okay, you know, all right. Gerta Blulu. Oh, is this that one that was invisible in the last chapter? I think that's it. I think they fought it a little bit, right? Yeah, I don't know.
What did you say?
Huh? I expected that reaction from Sigrid, but you too, Belle? I thought you'd figured it out
I thought
already.
you figured out that the first ethereal that's ever been sentient and transformed into a human was the thing that attacked you. Like, how would you ever think that was what happened? What? Yeah.
How did you even come to that conclusion? I know it definitely wasn't Lady Dracaena, but Gerta Blulu? There's no way.
That is quite a story you've come up with, Remiel.
Oh? I was expecting something more along the lines of, how dare you slander Lady Dracaena, followed by you charging straight at me with your spear. I was quite prepared for that. Or could it be you've suspected all along that the Sunbringer at the CCD might not be the real one?
What makes you so certain that it was Gerta Blulu?
Intuition, perhaps? Of course, there was also my trust in Belle, and a little reasoning. According to Belle's account, they followed the trail of singularity leakage through the energy hub, yet somehow ended up in Draceena's office. Then the false Dracaena showed up, sent Billy and Cecilia away, began mutating into an ethereal, and attempted to silence Belle for good. That's when Truvia arrived. She saw through the imposter's disguise too.
Why? How?
And became her
Wait,
first
how
target.
did Truvia look through through the disguise? What?
Dracaena ordered you to bring Belle back to the CCD and uncover the truth. Have I got that right?
Yeah. Sigrid, I know it's hard to believe, but that's what I saw with my own eyes.
I did receive orders from Lady Dracaena. But what does that prove?
Let's put it this way, Sigrid. Before you arrived, based solely on Belle's description, I assumed Lady Draceena's karma core had gone out of control and turned her into an enchainer. But from what we've seen before, if that were the case, there is no way she could have retained her human consciousness, much less continued issuing orders to you. With that possibility ruled out,
she thought
and
all of the
considering
Sunbringers had a
Belle's
karma
discovery
core?
of
That's
the
absurd.
singularity leakages, along with the recent appearance of multiple enchainer larvae, it is entirely
Enchainer larva?
possible
What?
that either Gerta Blulu or Bashmu entered the CCD through the singularity leakage, and, through the karma core, became partially fused with Dracaena.
How could that even be possible?
It seems you have at least a basic understanding of
What is
enchainers and karma
Bashmu?
cores. Good. That saves me a fair bit of
Okay,
explanation.
Bashmu was the giant worm thing that attacked us last chapter. Like, what the heck is Bashmu? What the heck? They're saying that Bashmu is an enchainer larva, even though it was so impossibly powerful that all they did was run away from it. Like, Remiel's just acting like, oh, well, yeah, Thaumatheros are just very smart and can disguise themselves as humans and talk like humans. Like, what? That's absurd. Like, there's no evidence that this has ever happened before. At all. Now, to be fair, I'm sure that she knows some stuff. I'm just saying, like, she's talking about stuff that has never been seen as if it's just normal. Like, alright, I don't know about that.
I can't say how Sunbringer managed it, but the most likely explanation is that she divided her karma core into 3 parts and entrusted them to the 3 ladies we see today.
Wait, so you're saying karma cores can't be destroyed, but they can be divided into 3 parts? I don't believe that. I mean, I'm sure that that's probably what happened, I guess, but I still don't believe it. I mean, I would just say the 3 are robots, and that is it. That is all. They no, the karma core is still combined with Sunbringer, I guess, probably.
That would also explain why Gerta Blulu and Bashmu appeared at roughly the same time. Then again, there may be a 3rd enchainer larva out there that we simply haven't discovered yet.
Wait, so she's saying that both Gerta Blulu and Bashmu are both enchainer larvas based on nothing at all? Like, why couldn't one of them be an enchainer? I don't know. And now she's like, nah, maybe they're both enchainer larvas. What makes them look like enchainer larvas? We don't know. We don't know. Literally no reason to believe that.
As for why I don't think it was Bashmu, well, that's the easy part. Bashmu is enormous. Had it appeared in Buastrum, it couldn't possibly have gone unnoticed.
Just a reminder that Gerta Blulu is the size of a small house and is now in the shape of a tiny girl. So what she just said is based on nothing.
So, either it was Gerta Blulu or a 3rd enchainer larva we haven't discovered yet.
I mean, we didn't really discover the other 2 enemies. We just kind of ran into them randomly last chapter.
It attacked Lady Dracena, and it succeeded. Just not
What if
completely.
it was completely?
Otherwise, there would have been no reason to keep impersonating
Maybe they're
her.
impersonating her so they can kill the other 2 Sunbringers.
If I had to compare it to something, it would be like 2 people fighting over the same controller. Dracena's consciousness and Gerta Blulu's consciousness coexist in the same body, competing for control
This is
of
based
both
on
judging
nothing.
by the current situation. It seems Gerta Blulu has the upper hand.
That is still nothing more than speculation. And if Miss Bell deceived you, then none of your conclusions would hold.
It's true. I have no way of proving that I wasn't lying.
Look at the body that was killed. Does it look like something that Belle could do? I mean, you could argue that the wound would look very similar to a sword wound. Maybe? Probably not. Probably not. A giant scorpion arm versus a sword. Just gonna say that there's a pretty big difference there. Like when the scorpion arm goes in, like it's probably like that thick at least, right? And the sword is like that, that thin or whatever. Don't worry about that.
It's all right, Belle. I believe you. Remember the rules of our little Q&A game. You don't have to tell the whole truth. And besides, Sigrid, you've heard us out this much already. I'd say that means there's still room for us to talk. Wouldn't you agree?
What is it you want to talk about?
Why, how to get that poor little Sunbringer out of her current predicament, of course. So, interested?
This is,
There's too many eyes out here. We should speak
I gotta
inside.
take a break on this, guys. Sheesh.
The Retroflux Zone. I never would have thought you would be hiding here.
Oh? And here I thought you would let me go on purpose.
Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I thought, you know, like, okay, it'll take a bit, but like, I mean, it's probably only 1 more hour, but like, I've been saying that for a while now, right? I'm at least 15 minutes over what I was originally planning. And I've even been kind of speeding through some of this dialogue, so it's like, but yeah, the pacing on this dialogue is very weird. I mean, everything that I've mentioned seems more plausible than the things that the author is mentioning. But yeah, the next stream will probably be very short, but I don't know. I mean, I guess I really should have started this stream way earlier. I wasn't expecting such slow pacing. It's weird. It feels like there's no rhyme or reason for why. Well, sometimes Remiel's being really honest and really sincere, and then sometimes she's just being really annoying and coy and flirty, and it's like, and then Belle's like, oh, I can't ask her this question. Oh, I'm gonna ask this question, but I'm not gonna ask that question. And it's just like, can you just be straightforward and just ask some basic stuff, man? Like, sheesh. I mean, it's too personal to say, hey, when did you wake up from your 100-year coma? Because that's clearly what happened, right? I mean, we already knew that well enough. That she had just woken up recently. Okay, let's see this. Are there anything else? I mean, I'm just gonna have to hope that it's not gonna take too long tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see when that happens. Maybe I'll stitch all this together. I mean, as long as the next part's at least an hour and a half. Well, and also, let me see something. Oh, sorry, not that. I don't think I can do it here though. Cause okay, so there's an event, a summer event, that it was on screen a little bit earlier, but there's a summer event. I was planning to actually show it on stream. Obviously normally be a full stream, but maybe I'll do like, you know, at worst 1 hour of the story finish cleanup, and then maybe another hour of that event or something like that. I don't know enough about the event, of course, but we'll see what happens in the future. The story's fine. It's okay. It's just like, I don't know. The dialogue's bad, I guess, is the easiest thing to say. Just like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing now. All right. Can we address the information that we just learned though? Like, repeatedly, just like, hey, maybe we should ask her why she's trying to kill Sunbringer. No. There's more important questions to ask. Like, no, there isn't. What? But yeah. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully it will be a short stream. But yeah, I was not expecting. I mean, it doesn't even feel like this is a Remiel focused chapter at this point, because they're trying to do all these parallels between Remiel and Belle, that it ends up feeling more like Belle's the main character and Remiel's there too. But then they're like, this childhood friend of Belle's, she got stabbed because she realized Dracena was fake. Wait, well, I mean, technically she would realize that because Dracino standing there with a giant scorpion hand. I don't know. I'd be surprised if the friend stays dead, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see where this leads soon. Okay, bye.